we'll see. And he didn't.
Well, I was like,
and he wasn't feeling well when Natalie and I did it, so I don't think he even stopped into the stream to say hi or anything. And I told him you were doing yours today. I don't know if he.
I haven't talked to him in a while. I don't know if he's upset at me or not.
Yeah, probably not.
I'm not avoiding him. It's just when we need to talk, he needs time.
Yeah, like every time I talk to him, it's like, buddy, it's gonna be at probably more like an hour 40.
Yeah, and I have no problem with those conversations. Like I like that stuff.
Yeah, I'm fine with that, but like
where I'm at in my life, it's really hard to slice up that amount of time solely to like a conversation.
You have how many?
Right.
107.
And I don't usually have that much trouble with it either, but he needs it a little too frequently for me.
Yeah.
I don't like talking on the phone, man.
Like I said, every now and again, but if it's happening often, I get kind of like kind of weary about not weary, but it's kind of like.
And he wants to do it like every weekish.
Yeah, maybe not that often.
I've kind of been leaning more towards like maybe 2 weeks, not every week, but still.
Seafarers is good.
It depends on the content of the conversation. If it's like a lot of serious stuff, and it's hard to like.
It's a mix of both usually.
Yeah, it depends on what's going on with him at the time. It's usually a little bit of a mix of both. He does most of the talking though.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that's another part of that.
Thorne's had a pretty hard life though.
Yeah.
He's had it pretty rough.
Yeah, he's turned out very well considering how rough of a life he's had and where he grew up.
Yeah.
He could have very easily been a very different person.
Man. Yeah.
Growing up in Plamondon, and he's got schizophrenia, and
with the way people
he's
talked
adopted
about
as well. And
the way people talked
you
about
lived in Plamondon too, right? A little bit.
No, I live in Lackwabish.
I thought you might have for a little bit.
I did go to school.
Okay, yeah. I was like, you did something in Plamondon. Like
I did. I went to school in Plamondon.
I was like, I know you lived in Lackwabish,
which is where I met him because he was in my class. For I think 2 years before he was taken out and brought somewhere else.
We were school buddies, and the stuff that people used to say about him.
But do you go to school in Plamondon?
I did for a little bit, for 1 year, because that was when the Plamondons.
Well, I just assumed
that was when the Francophone school was being built. Like it was new. One more, babe. Curse doesn't count as a.
I don't want it. That's what you were saying. Curse is already in the game.
Because I was like, I didn't know, because obviously I figured, you and Warren met Lackwabish, right?
Yeah, so we both met Thorne in school, but at different times.
Yeah.
Because we didn't actually go to the Francophone school
keep an eye
together.
on if anyone talks.
Yeah, which is funny, because we were both in Francophone school.
Yeah, it's because like I was in French immersion first, and you were in Francophone first, and then we kind of switched.
Yeah,
you were talking about the difference between Francophone and.
Yeah, we were talking about the difference. It's basically just the degree of.
Well, we said Francophone is more like that's your first language, right?
Yeah, Francophone is you're learning it as if it's your first language. French immersion is
second language.
Yeah, it's more like they're expecting people to be as their second language, but like, also completely immersed in it. So it's like
immersed in it,
it's kind of like the intermediate. You've got like French as a second language, which is
that's
like,
what I was gonna say. Would it be like second?
I would say it's like a step further than that, and then Francophone school is further than that even.
But I think I was in Francophone school though.
You were, you started in Francophone, and I started in French immersion. And then you moved to French immersion, and I moved to Francophone.
Yeah, that's right.
Which you would think your parents would have put you in Francophone and kept you in Francophone because their first language is French.
I don't remember why. When I went to Dr. Swift, that's when I got out of it. No.
Well, because we had 1 year together in Central, right?
Central.
For
Central
grade
wasn't
5.
Central was French immersion.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
So we had 1 year
That's when it
together
switched for
That's
me.
why.
in Central,
That's
and
why
the next year
Sebastian's
I didn't
known
go
as
to
the
Dr.
Swiftie.
Swift. I went to
Yeah.
Postage Swift,
Mm.
and you went to
Sebastian was
Swift,
the
So
right?
for
original
me, it was
Swiftie.
grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, grade 4
Mhm.
was Francophone, and then grade 5 was Central.
Yeah, French immersion in
And
Central.
that's when me and you met.
Well, no, we met before that.
We met before
Bjorn
because
and
Bjorn and
Ben.
Ben. Yeah, that's right.
But
That's right.
3 as well.
No, I was like,
Gimme.
well, when you said
Hey,
Dr. Swift, I was
familiar
like, so you were
Squire.
the original Swiftie.
Hey, we got Squire and Knights now.
You're just like,
No.
so you like Taylor Swift? What the hell are you talking about? I'm talking about Dr. Swift.
What in the
hell are you talking about?
Yeah. So we had that 1 year when we shared a class together, and then I went to both
Yeah,
of
that's
you.
right.
So it's pretty crazy that you guys are still friends now because so many people like that's it. You guys would have fallen apart, right?
Yeah.
We kind of did until like a little later in life, and we went to Phil's party, and we were like,
Yeah.
"Hey, we're still the same."
Yeah, like we didn't really have any good way to keep in contact.
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah,
after you
back then.
moved from Fort McMurray into Edmonton. Like we still managed to sort of keep in contact.
And you guys met
when you
back
were in
up
Fort
like right when
McMurray,
we
right?
started dating, I think, right?
Hmm?
Like it was right around that time.
We met at Phil's party,
Mhm.
and that was soon after high school. I don't remember if I was in Fort Mac or not yet. I think I might have been.
Maybe. Because I know I went to visit you at one point
Wow.
when you were in Fort Mac.
Well, I've known you for quite a
Yeah,
long
but I mean,
time.
like we re-met at Phil's party. That's when we
Yeah.
hadn't talked in forever. And
I don't
like,
remember if that was
but I don't remember if I
like
moved away
what
by
that
then or
time
not.
is. Yeah.
I was just out of high school, and that was
Well, your
around
parents-
the time that we moved.
Well,
Your
I
parents-
know. Well, I know for
Parents-
sure when I first got to know you, you weren't dating Becky. You were talking to her, but you weren't dating.
Yeah, we've known each other 20 years this year.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
No, I was working in. No, but that's. Oof.
Because you went to Fort Mac first, and
So I
then
Yeah,
remember
so I went to Fort Mac. Yeah,
So I
I went to
went
Fort
back
Mac.
to Fort Mac.
seeing him
I went to Fort
talking
Mac
to you
first
on like
in
MSN.
2004,
Mhm.
and I came back here in 2000, or I came back to Edmonton in 2008 or 7,
7.
and lived in Edmonton from 2007 till
Yeah.
2010. And then moved back to Fort Mac. Something like that.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
2004. That would have been after high school. Then.
Yeah, graduated.
I graduated in 2003.
Yeah, we graduated in 2003. So if you moved to
Yeah.
Fort Mac after high school,
I moved to Fort Mac in 2004-ish.
You and Sebastian went to high school together then, or no? Or you just knew each other with
We knew each other
similar?
from
We
a
went to
friend.
different high schools.
Yeah.
so I remember you remember when we drove all the way to Fort Mac and your car broke down?
Yeah,
What the
the
old?
old answer.
Yeah.
So it would have been before I moved to Fort Mac. Mm. Yes.
Your
before I
parents-
moved back to Fort Mac.
Is that Naruto? Yeah.
Is that Naruto?
He crashed into the garden. Yeah.
Probably did.
That was the best. That was like the best
Oh, I
meeting
didn't
ever.
Grab those yet.
I noticed it just because I had just started watching that.
That was the best. Like,
And I was like, because my friend, well, from high school, was like, you gotta watch it. All right. It was it was at the very end of high school that I started watching anime. It was like, before I was just like not interested.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, oh, this stuff has stories.
Oh, this
Interesting
stuff's actually
stories.
awesome.
Yeah, this stuff has interesting stories and stuff like that. So it's just,
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
It's not just for losers.
Well, it's the thing is that a lot
Well,
of people are like, "Oh,
Well,
anime. That's
well,
that's
the thing
garbage
is-
stuff." Like,
well,
and
the
they
thing
kind of
Or
group
it's
it all
kid-
together.
or it's
and
kiddish or
no,
something.
it's
Yeah,
an
like-
entire
well, the thing is,
medium.
like, the kids that like anime in my high school were like so over the top that it kind
Yeah.
of pushed me away. Like with, especially with
can kinda turn
Dragon
you
Ball
off
Z,
and stuff like
obviously,
that.
like
Mhm.
Dragon Ball Z was just all over the place, right? And it's just like the guy was like, oh, blah blah blah, Super Saiyan, blah blah blah. This, I'm just like,
I remember,
yeah.
Well, I remember.
So I'm like, what are you talking? And then I'm like, oh, so it's like many different. Well, the advent of the internet obviously pushed that, you know, you could have access to much more but many better series.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, and then I think that's when I watched Escaflowne. It's funny. It's like the first or second anime that I watched, and it's like my favorite. It's still like my favorite.
Yeah.
Like, just because it has fantasy mecha, like it covers so much a lot of pop culture, like Jules Verne's like
Mhm.
20,000. Is it 20,000 leagues in, or is it 10,000 leagues in?
20.
It's 20?
20.
Yeah.
This guy is wrong.
I'm like, I trust Warren.
Becky also said
I was
20.
like, Becky's the one who said it. That's why it made me
and
think
Becky
like,
also
probably
reads a
right.
lot. So, yeah.
We listened to that book together.
Yeah.
That's a good
No,
movie.
but like it was the whole thing about Atlantis and stuff that they kind of put in there as like a sticking point as to like why they won't they're trying to build their utopia, but they're kind of like authoritarian.
Yeah.
Yeah, that whole thing. And it's the first time in like anime that I seen. Well, I think because I do think I watched other ones before that, but it was like in the first few that I watched, and that I saw like in depth, like
Rylan,
folk in
we gotta get ready for
like,
bed soon, okay?
on the bad side, but he was a nuanced character, like an anti-hero character who turned on that side and saved everything because like
Shuffle it.
he actually did have morals but he was kind of tricked into
Shuffle it.
being like partners with the
devil.
Shuffle it.
with the Zybot. Yeah, devil. Kind of
Mhm.
I was like Emperor
Shuffle
Dorn.
it.
What's his name, Emperor? I want to say Dornford.
I think you're right. It's like Kirk something. It's
Dorn
something
Kirk.
weird. Remember being
Yeah.
like, that's a weird.
And no, but
Something
like yeah, like he's like building the Zybok Empire, right? And it's just like, and to me that's why I see like Code Geass and that is kind of a similar thing. It's because they blend genres.
Yeah.
They blend genres. Like they don't just stick to like mecha or stick to
Mhm.
fantasy. Of course Code Geass is.
you
Although
finish Code Geass?
yes, I did. Although Escaflowne is still, I was like, yeah, Escaflowne is even political. I was gonna say, but
Oh, political.
I was like,
Everything's political.
but like,
Always.
yeah, well, that's why I was like
Not always.
thinking. I was like, I I really
Not
want to
always,
start
but
watching
always.
One Piece, but I was like, that's a long watch.
Long
Yeah.
watch.
But it's
Like,
like supposed to be a very good political, like if you dig into the actual story, it's very obvious, like
Mhm.
not on face value, but
There's a lot going
a lot
on
of political,
Nothing. You were like,
Because I'm reading
I'm
that
trying to
card.
get your
Like,
attention, but you're just like,
And
a
then
lot of political
and then you're
overtones
just
and
like,
stuff like that.
It's
Like
too
the
late.
one world government and stuff like that.
there's a lot of stuff going on in
Well,
One
like-
Piece for sure.
Oh,
Escaflowne wasn't on any channels. We
Oh, you didn't
got
put it
when I
on-
was young. I don't
Did you
think
put
so.
it
I
on?
didn't really watch it.
I think it was
Um,
only like English dubs in like
Sure,
America,
not
as far as I've heard from other people.
Yeah, I remember later I saw like a few
You shared on
episodes
mine
of
as
it
well.
somewhere, but
share it on what?
I did
You
watch
shared on
some
my thing?
Dragon Ball
We're on your
Z,
side of the computer. You
but
wouldn't let me go to
Well,
my
I
side.
wasn't that into Dragon Ball Z, but it was one of the first ones I watched, I guess. I preferred the movies when I found them somehow.
Yeah,
And Robotech was probably the first
Yeah,
anime I
Robotech.
watched
yeah. My friend Richard showed me Robotech. Yeah,
because it was on Channel T.
Macross Plus.
Yeah, it's like
Macross Plus
and
was the one I
Robotech.
saw as a
Yeah.
kid.
Well, those are the two that. Yeah.
But that
I
one's that one
Remember
was just a
that
movie.
Hagen calls you stereo. Richard was our friend. It was like he was more of like the big anime introducer to me. Like
Yeah.
he was the super Evangelion. Like he
Yeah.
just was like done. Like that was his series, and I was like,
Rock, paper, scissors?
uh,
Do the thing on shoot. And you do
Yeah.
rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Why? That's not how we used to play as kids.
No, but that's how the kids play now.
We're not doing.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Yeah.
Everyone fired on
Nailed it.
paper.
Well, because we figured you're gonna do rock.
We're all getting your rock this time,
Old
buddy.
reliable rock.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Aha!
He got knocked out. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Aha!
It's a perfect tie.
Yep.
Rock, paper.
Yeah,
Perfect tie. Come on.
because you would have killed him. You killed Lauren.
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Lauren looks so fatigued by this. He's just like, I'm done.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Dying by paper. Ride or die with paper. And it was die.
One again. There you go.
I just wanted to see how long I could keep doing paper.
You just looked like you were just like deathly exhausted. Paper. Paper. Oh, rock. Nothing beats that.
Good old
Poor
rock.
predictable Bart. Always choosing rock.
Takes a rock.
Oh, good old rock. Nothing beats
Good
that.
old rock. Nothing beats a rock.
That was a great.
Okay. By the warehouse.
Okay.
By the entire warehouse.
All right.
The whole
Wow.
thing.
Well,
Whatever. Yeah, whatever.
Damn Molly. Oh, this is the right. You mentioned nights. This is the one where they changes them.
Mm-hmm.
Madame
Each
Molly.
night is different.
yeah, that was
Madame
that
Sylvia.
was that song in Scott Pilgrim I used to be super annoyed by when it was like back in the day. Like United States of Whatever by Liam Lynch. Like,
You know.
this is my United States of whatever. He's like,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
whatever, man.
Oh, yeah.
Like he's just like, and this guy came up to me and he's like, blah 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 blah. And I'm
Whatever.
like, yeah, man. Whatever, man.
Yeah, whatever.
Was that when Todd was like, not Todd, was that when Lucas Lee was like
Yeah.
running around the city?
Yeah,
Bringing kind of, was he being a douche at that point? I think he was, right?
I think so. I don't think he was like kind of reformed it, like or
No,
wow.
That was the first
cheap
time we-
cards.
that was the first time we
There's a
saw him.
lot of pretty cheap ones, yeah.
It's smugglers. Man. It's been a while.
It's cheap.
The player. So this is just like up, up to 6. So yeah, I could if you.
If I happen to buy Alter, you can technically
I
get
can
it
take-
as long as you pull out smugglers on your turn.
Yeah, I'll just buy smugglers.
But it's anything, like basically any card. That could be even a gold.
Yeah,
Yeah,
up to 6.
up to 6.
So
That's
you'll pretty much get something.
I think that's the only thing I was
this
like
was my,
a little bit
this was my hand.
about on the anime is the soundtrack. Other than Anamaguchi, right?
But see, that's
Like
what I was
there's
telling you.
Anamaguchi stuff was great because it's from like the same band that did the chiptune stuff of the game. But like
Game had really good.
but they used like
I just want
such popular songs
Squire
compared to the
Band.
movie, which used more like indies on indie,
The, the movie
like
had
Broken
like
Social Scene and Metric and
but
like,
it, the
so.
frick, the movie had an indie sound to it. Like when they
Well, it
played,
did,
they were
'cause
an
Metric-
indie rock band, and
well,
it was
like-
cool.
Well, the Metric's the one that does the song that like Brie Larson does, right? For Clash of Demon Head.
Yeah.
Like Envy. Like yeah. I was like, they're like, she was 19 at the time. I was like,
Smoking.
Edgar's right said, I'm like, she's 19?
Who?
Brie,
Kim?
Brie Larson?
Oh, Brie Larson. No, I know who you're talking about. Indie Heavens.
Yeah, I was like, Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like,
She was 19 in that movie.
yeah, that's what he said. In the
to. What
recent
movie?
Scott Pilgrim.
I didn't know she was in it.
Yeah, she's
Envy
she's
Adams.
Envy Adams, Scott's the Big X.
No.
This is the Big X.
These chest cards
So
are
jealous.
fine, but
This
you
is
don't tear down
Ramona,
your deck at all.
Where'd you get your jeans?
No, Peach. No.
I like how she does like a big thing at his funeral. Just like this
Yeah.
big number at his funeral. And I
Well,
was like, yeah.
Well, when I was watching
Like, that's pretty
Weather's
funny.
Basement, like his review of it,
Oh, he did a review of it.
yeah,
I
he
gotta watch
loved. As I was saying, like he loved it, and like I was like, Then I like kind of went back and I was like, yeah, I do. I like it even more now. I watched
It
it
is
'cause he
good.
was very enthusiastic. He's like, yeah, it's my favorite.
The
and-
music is what kind of made me like, why is the music so to me on this one?
Well, it's just because, like I said,
And I wasn't sure where they were going yet with the story. That's why I was like, I don't know yet about the story. Blah, blah, blah. And then, like, when they got to the end, I was like, oh, that was really good. I like what they did with it.
well, I caught on right away because like
this-
when I was like, they're starting to fill in the other play, like I said, because the problem with, well, obviously the book is fine because the book does, like, they delve into the relationship with Kim, like they delve into some like of Steven Stills. They never did anything with. That's weird that like they never kind of did anything with that.
Well,
'Cause, like,
Steven
he's
Stills
supposed to be
turns gay at the end
I
of the
don't-
book. Yeah.
He's not turns gay; he just comes out, right? Because like, you don't.
Talent.
He becomes gay.
Yeah, he
Later in
becomes gay.
life.
No,
Okay, he's questioning it. You can tell he's questioning it throughout the book, and by the end of it,
Yeah.
he's like accepted it. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like he's not
He's
like
Well, that's what I'm
just
saying.
turned
He's
gay. Like
Yeah.
he's dating what's her name at the beginning, and that relationship is
yeah,
rocky.
he dates Julie.
Yeah,
right?
he dates Julie, and like that relationship is rocky, and you don't know why at first until the end of the book. And you're like, oh, okay.
But yeah, obviously there was a lot more
She listens so well to
exposition
you.
on like the Kim relationship with
Not very.
him in high school,
Yeah,
and of course,
If she
like
brought it over to you, that's,
Good girl.
Like,
Good girl.
that's why I'm like,
that is
when
much
I
better
watched
than
the
I thought
movie and
she
I
was
read
doing.
the
I thought she was
books,
just
I
gonna
was like,
take one and
they
be like,
cut the right
nah, it's
parts.
mine now.
I was like,
She's
not to
supposed
say
like,
that
you took
they
it from me.
weren't
I'm like, good girl. And she's
necessary
like,
because I liked them
that's
in
not what I
the
was
book,
planning on doing.
but for a movie, I
I'll
was
take
like,
the pets.
there's no way they can put this
You
in
did
here
good.
because it's something they chose the right parts to cut for time. Kind of thing. Like the Nega Scott thing,
The
right?
Nega
Because
Scott
that
thing
was
is
a big
kinda-
fight in the.
that was a big
actual
thing in the book.
Yeah,
But that was the
big
thing-
actual fight.
But that had a meaningful resolution to it
Well,
because
it
that was
did.
him finally coming to terms with his toxicity. He's like,
Yeah,
I'm kind of a shitty guy.
yeah. Well,
I'm done my turn this week.
Oh, you did.
well, they did what they did that kind of instead
doesn't.
with
So it's
him
Roger's turn?
He
dying
literally
or
fights with
whatever
it.
in the movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Him dying and then using
Is
his
Roger
one up,
Jones'
right?
sister?
And
Yeah,
I
then,
would
like,
assume so.
like they kind of took that and used that as like what
They
the
sped
Nega
it up
Scott,
for that
what the
part.
Nega Scott arc taught him in the books. Yeah, right. So yeah, but I was like, that was hilarious. I was just like, yeah, we're going for brunch. He's really
He's actually a really good guy.
good
Yeah.
guy. We actually have a lot in common.
When they split, he's like, "Be good." He tells
Yeah.
him, He's like, "Yeah, be good."
Be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they kind of like
had these pancakes.
condensed it all into that little bit, but they didn't like.
Well, when that movie
Not address
came out
it.
on DVD, I watched like the making of, and they were talking about that scene.
Yeah.
And they actually at first wanted to do a big mecha fight.
Huh.
They wanted to do a big mecha fight with Gideon. They wanted him to go into like this big machine. They were gonna have this fight.
It's Roger's turn.
I think
But
it's-
like they're like, this is more meaningful to have him come back,
Silver
earn the power of self-respect, and do
Yeah.
it that way, right?
smuggler.
And then he also talked about Nega Scott. He's like, we thought about doing a fight with Nega Scott, but we thought it'd be funnier because they're like, we're already this far into the movie and we're already like
It's already
short
this
on
long,
time.
Yeah.
and
So
they
like,
already
you know what? We
spent
thought
a
it'd be kind of
shitload.
we thought it'd be kind of funny just to make it like this funny scene where he like cuts away and he's actually like, yeah, he's actually a good guy. We're like buddies now, and just you don't expect it. It's like,
Yeah.
okay,
Well,
that's fair.
it's just like because like you said, they already like did the self-respect stuff with the Gideon arc of it in the movie, right?
Yeah.
So they were able to do that with Nega Scott and kind of cut time in a movie for that.
Mhm.
Yeah. But well, they have to obviously choose
You're
parts, and then in the movie, of course, like I said, they don't go into his and Kim's relationship. They just sort of like acknowledge it.
Shuffled it. I'm gonna put it in the right spot.
I think he has another relationship with, like they mentioned Lisa, the other girl. I think but in the books they do more in depth stuff. I think with that too. Can't
Yeah.
remember. It's
I'm
been a
actually-
while since I read the book.
I just had the book out. I was like, I'm gonna reread it. So I just started rereading the first one. It's more dense than I remember. I was like, there's a lot of dialogue.
Oh, there is.
Yeah.
Oh, there is. Like,
Me and Kim are fine.
Me and Kim are fine now.
Just love the look.
I just love-
Yeah, but that's kind of
that's
the
like,
thing, though.
that's
It'll-
my favorite. Yeah, yeah,
Like if she hits the drumsticks when she does that.
yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
excuse me.
Obama, we're gonna make you think about death and sex.
Get sad and stuff.
It's like, come on, we're here to watch.
This
Scott
is the
Pilgrim
beginning
kick your
of the
teeth
song.
know,
Verses,
I was gonna say watching that again though. Remember the first Battle of the Band song? I laughed so hard at it again. I was like, I forgot how shitty this song was. And you got in your garbage.
Oh, the garbage truck song is
Yes,
so
yeah.
good. You talking
I'm
about
gonna take to the dump. It's like it's so awesome. The funny thing is, like Beck wrote all
It's so
those
great.
songs, right? You know,
Yeah.
Beck wrote all those.
No, you
songs.
told me that like when.
Yeah. Well,
Like, this is why I like the music.
Edgar
so much.
Wright, like I think Neil
Okay.
Godrich is who was the music director, right? And he's a
Yeah.
producer
Am I
for Radiohead and lots of.
Oh my god.
bands.
Yeah, it says
Yeah.
end session at the top. It says live. At the
What did you? What
Top
did you
left
get?
corner.
Just like we're live.
What did you pick up last?
Not
Haven.
Okay,
yeah.
Oh.
Okay, it's there.
Okay.
Hey, my god, truck.
Oh,
Alright,
like-
we're gonna play Launchpad McCrack. That's
That's
not
not
the name of the
actually
song.
the song. I love how like he squeezes that in right before
That's not the name of the
starts,
song. Don't know what the name of the song is.
Yeah, it's not the name of the song.
I like Steven Stills is good. Like he plays a really good, like neurotic.
Well,
Like,
that's what I was gonna say. He's like
nervous
for the band.
anxiety ridden.
for the band.
The gig.
For the band, Scott. For the band. And he's like, he goes to say something else. And he's like,
something.
for the band.
Like, hey guys, I was like, I learned bass part for Final Fantasy 2.
Yeah.
I was like, that's the other thing too. Like, because
the most
I know
basic
your
basic.
exposure at that time with Zelda was much more than mine. But I'm like, holy crap, there's lots of Zelda
There's
music
lots.
at the
Yeah.
beginning.
There's
Like,
all the
when
sound effects
in
and
the-
stuff.
like,
He goes,
the whatchamacallit,
Yeah.
like the like when he's walking.
Oh yeah,
in his dream.
like when he's dying.
No,
No, he's not dying, but it's the
he's
dying
dreaming.
sound from Zelda.
Yeah, but yeah, and he's dreaming, and he's like walking in the like the lockers are all there, and he's in the high school. Oh, yeah.
My turn? Okay.
Sorry.
What did you buy?
Just a silver.
Silver and a Haven?
Well,
What do you play?
Smuggled the
Oh,
Haven.
that's a big question. Zelda. So,
Yeah.
all of that.
Tetris.
3.
I do like how they gave Knives Chow and.
4, 5.
Well, he gave
I like-
Knives
she
Chow a
gave
lot
Knives Chow-
more of a role in the
Yeah.
in the anime, and that was really good.
So, okay, here's the weird part. Right?
Like,
From what I remember from the books,
yeah,
she plays a bigger role in fighting.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
she has more fights, and she's more involved in that regard.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Haven 2.
In the movie, she plays a more. It's just more muted
Yeah.
until the very end.
Until And
And then in the anime, they gave her more of a musical role,
yeah,
where she's like. But it's kind of weird. They're like, she was just like this absolute genius musically out of nowhere. But that's where I was like, it's kind of weird. But like, whatever.
I accepted it.
I didn't mind it that
because-
much, but I just thought it was kind of weird. It's like, oh, now I can play everything on the piano after 2 days, and it's like
I accepted
she picks up the
because,
bass and she's like, oh, now I can play everything on the bass after 2 days. I was like,
well, it's like 4. No, it's just
really?
like 4 hours.
yeah. I was like,
Well, I think that was just kind of a poke fun of like anime learning time.
yeah.
Mhm.
I think that's just all that was. Like in my
I do like how Ramona has. They do her color change hair like every episode.
well, because like obviously
They do this
Louis
quick-
and
I
Buzz
got
like,
it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I changed my hair
All
every
the
week and a
time.
half.
Oh.
Yeah,
Your hair. Oh, do you know about your hair? I know of it.
I know of it.
It's your turn, son.
See a girl with hair like this.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's Ramon.
I do like the one in the movie too, though. The picture that's just
Yeah,
a mess.
well, that's what I'm saying. Like, and then the like 10th anniversary thing, Michael Cera drew the same thing.
Yeah.
Cool. And they auctioned it off for charity, and that was cool. Yeah. And he actually played like
These cards
he
are
played
cards.
Ramona. Like that's obviously Beck wrote that song too.
I
I was like, that's a stereotypical Beck like acoustic like song because I listened to a lot of like Beck like Mellow Gold and stuff like the older, like not and like Disco Vultures later because I became more appreciative of like the experimentation he did. when I was like in high school, I was like, "What the hell is this?" Or Midnight Vulture. It's called Disco Vulture because like
Your turn.
this, it's like got a lot of disco influence, got a lot of like 70s like dance
Washboards.
music vibe.
You say washboards?
Washboard.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh
No, but yeah,
Doesn't-
but that
doesn't
Ramona,
Echoes
like
use
the
washboards?
Ramona chords and everything, I'm like, that's super bad.
my garbage.
Ramona.
Reach my threshold.
On my mind. Yeah,
This is
Truck.
this is the beginning of the song.
Yeah.
uh,
No, but
they did a good job. Like
what
you
I
said,
was-
Beck was trying to go for a garage band kind of sound.
Well,
They really did a
that's-
good job of that.
Well, Edgar Wright said like that's the original demo. There was never any other recording of that song. He just sent them
Threshold or
that
garbage truck?
the first song, like the
Like, I don't
original.
remember which one was- Oh,
Yeah,
the very
the-
first one. Where, like this
Yeah,
launch
yeah,
pad for
yeah.
crack. It's not like
Yeah.
the name of the song.
That's not the name of the song.
to like establish the tone of what their like whole vibe was. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sex for fun.
Yeah.
You can think about death and get sad and
All
stuff.
All when I was watching him,
sell out and
Yeah.
when I was watching it, it's your turn.
all right.
They talk about it, and he's
Three,
like, "Yeah,
I'm
but
gonna buy a
sent me
silver."
that literal demo, and that was what I put in the
Your
movie."
turn.
Like because Nigel
a good
Godrich was
choice, man.
Nigel Godrich was just
Got
like
it.
because he's like I said, he's a musical director, and he's just like,
Okay, so I'm doing
"Why
the
don't we just use this as
warehouse.
perfect?
Okay.
So
This is
grab
exactly
three
what we want
cards.
anyway." It's like,
Okay, so
I don't know.
I wanted to tell you, I love that throwaway meme joke. They like, well, it's who you're married to. Don't tell him. It's like, no, just tell him. It's like he works at Nintendo.
Yeah.
I was like, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
I laughed so hard.
yeah, that was good.
So
Uh,
three
he's
cards.
like, what does your
Discard
husband do or
three
something?
ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your
He's like, don't tell him,
husband
Scott.
do?
He's
Tell him.
like, just tell him. He'll find out.
It's at Nintendo.
He works at Nintendo.
Yeah.
What card
It's,
did you buy
it's
last?
every meme. That, like, my
Silver.
uncle works at
This is
Nintendo.
a
It's like
smuggler
that
gain a
meme
copy
they
of a
threw in
card
there. I was like,
costing up
that's
to
so
6.
good.
Yeah.
And it's turn, so nothing about keeping it.
No, I think Knives' development in the anime is much to do. Obviously,
That's
that
it for
she
that.
doesn't.
I like how they
She
use
has
her.
no
1,
attachment
2,
to anybody because God is dead.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Spoilers, man.
He hasn't seen it yet.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right. I kind of figured when you guys were talking about his funeral, he was probably dead.
Yeah. But yeah, like
So, good point.
it's a,
I'll
like
keep this one for
it gives her a chance to grow in other ways.
now. Your turn, sir.
That's why she's so.
No, I don't mind. I don't mind what they did with her in this. I just like I was saying.
But like
I
I
thought
said,
that was kind of like
The piano and bass thing, I think, is just poking
That
fun
was
at
like
anime
a
stereotypes
Rachel
of like
level.
people, like anime
Spoiler
characters
right
learning
there.
stuff to like in like
what the Knives Chow thing.
yeah, like
He's
think
dead.
think of Bleach, think of Bleach.
Oh,
Our main
I was like,
character. He's dead.
think of Bleach and Ichigo, like all these guys. Like,
Well, he's dead too.
no, like
Oh man, he's spoiling
no,
everything.
but I like.
These
I
are
really care about
Rachel.
I was
These
like
are
when he's like
Rachel
learning
level
these
spoilers
things, like
right here.
these people took like forever to
Oh,
learn
yeah,
these
like-
things, and you learned it in like 3 days.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of like the anime.
It takes you like
stereotype.
50 years to
Right.
learn how do you do Bankai.
I
And he's
think
like,
that's.
I'm pretty sure I can do
Yeah,
it in
that was-
3 days.
Because I think that's what that's
That was
poking fun
good.
at.
I like legitimately almost stopped watching it there. I was like, that's kind of ridiculous, especially
Did pretty much
especially
suck
when they
once.
talked about the sidestepping move. I can't remember what they called it. It's like
Flash step.
flash step. They're like, yeah, this flash step takes like 100 years to learn. And he's like, he learns it in a couple of days. I was like,
100 years, no one would ever learn it.
Yeah,
Well,
all
they're
these like
spirits.
proficient people.
Yeah, but
took 100
exactly.
years.
But
so
see,
they
like,
don't exactly die.
that was the
Right.
that was the stupid part about that. I think that made it worse. Is they're like this guy who's the absolute best
Yes,
They already
in this
died.
wole like society.
Oh.
50 years.
It took him like even he couldn't do it in less than 100 years or whatever it was. And like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get it in a week. I
Yeah.
was like,
Get a week. He's only got like 2 days.
yeah. I was like, it's,
Is it my turn? Or your
no,
turn?
it's my turn. I'm just trying to set this.
Yeah. That wasn't what got me to stop watching Bleach completely.
I
It
didn't
was the
stop,
next
but
season.
I think I slowed off at that point. If I remember correctly.
I slowed
It's been
down
so
at that,
long
but
since I
like
watched
I
it.
watched through the
No.
Soul Society arc because it
I
was
did watch
pretty
it.
decent.
I did.
And then the
watch that.
next part was like, what is this garbage? And it's
Okay.
like, I don't know,
It's
an
like a
entire
bunch of
season of filler or
Yeah,
something.
it's like, think I had heard that. Yeah,
But, yeah.
I only finished the Soul Society arc. I didn't watch anything after that.
Yeah, I didn't either. I think I might have watched like a couple of
Eisen-
episodes.
The end of that is when Eisen leaves, right?
Yeah.
He takes those other two guys. Takes the blind guy, and I don't know who's the other guy he takes with him. The blind dude he takes with him,
Yeah.
and we never see what his
Well,
ability
he takes Gin with him.
We never see what the dude's ability was. Like, never
What
fights.
dude?
I don't think. Blind dude.
Yeah, we do. He has that ability that like deprives everyone of their senses, sort of thing.
Oh
I don't know what to do with this. I'll do discard. Double discard, I guess. You to draw a card.
This is the beginning of the song.
Alright. What'd you buy last time?
I bought a warehouse.
Warehouse, you say?
This'll
take a warehouse.
That was it. It was like two.
Thank you.
So if I play that card, then I get a warehouse.
Do these guys
You
rock?
could, or
They
still
suck.
because I
They
bought it.
haven't started playing
They
yet.
haven't started playing.
That was a test.
You passed.
Because it's a copy of.
Are you seriously waiting at the door for the package you
turn?
just ordered online?
Yeah.
See? That's just nice.
Yeah.
Bye.
I love that. It's like, it's nice. Ding dong.
Yeah.
It's Scott home.
he
He
just
just left.
He just left.
Is Scott home? He just left.
Really?
Grabs his jacket.
That entire scene is absolutely genius.
It's
like the way they
perfect.
frame everything too. The way he opens the door
Opens the door,
and then
you
he
see
hides
him.
them. Yeah, he's like,
You see him, and he closes the door a little bit, and then she says, "Hey, is Scott home?" And he goes,
Yeah.
He just left.
Really?
Really? And then you see him reach in and grab
And
his
while
coat.
it's like,
Yep.
yeah,
so good.
yeah, no, that was amazing. See, that's what like
I'll just get silver.
I think people that kind of like sided against the movie was because like I'll compare it to like Into the Spider-Verse. It really relied on like doing like the comic book style, like having the onomatopoeia stuff and having like the comic book feel to it.
Yes.
Like it paralleled a lot of the stuff that it did cover really well, like in the comic book style in a live action setting. It's like they kind of were like, oh, it's too over stylized, right?
Yeah.
Because it was very comic booky, right? Like it's very, and that's why they spent a shit ton of money on it. Right? I think that started. They get your right talked about that.
I have
Like,
sleepy
yeah.
time, blueberry melody, blah blah.
No,
What was the gut?
the
what-
liver,
not
the liver, just something. It's like
I'm pretty sure you made some of those up.
I made some of those up.
the liver one was the best.
Liver disaster or something.
Liver
like that.
just yeah.
Disaster. Carrying Walkie out over Pilgrim.
How do you do that with your mouth? Never been mine. Yeah, I love that. For Pilgrim. Like everyone who was picked for that, was like the perfect role.
became huge. Like,
They became huge, but like they play those roles like perfectly.
but still love the franchise. That's what's cool about it.
Yeah.
Like they all have it. Like Edgar Wright said, like that's why they were able to get all the actors to do the voices because you would think that like someone like Kieran Culkin who blew up with Succession,
Well, even Lucas,
Chris Evans,
you think would be too
Yeah.
big for it.
but like I'm saying, like recently, like Chris Evans hasn't done a whole lot recently. If you think about it, after Captain America, he's kind of laid low a
I'm
little
just saying,
bit.
like he was.
He
Captain
is
America,
like the
right?
biggest kind of like, but like I'm saying, Kieran Culkin with like the Succession show and how huge it was, like that's what I'm saying. Like he's like
It's like I do.
I was like,
The lighthouse.
please let him like.
So I get like an extra.
Please let him like come back for the voice acting. He even came back for the voice acting, which shows like they all like were just like so.
Remember,
Really?
swallow my own gum. You stuff like this track for 7 years.
Yeah, You don't know how long it took me to get the lead's contact. 2 hours.
Yeah.
2 hours.
What did you gain on your last turn?
Silver, I think. No, yeah,
No, I was
silver
gonna
and
talk
a village.
about Luke.
You-
Took
You've
the
always,
smuggler.
you've always been my
Yeah,
girl.
silver,
You've
and I
always
bought
been
a
my girl.
village.
Let's be girls together.
Village.
Village.
All the
No, I was thinking of Lucas Lee scene. It was just like
Alright, I'll take a silver.
when he's talking about like doing the rail, like the grind.
yeah,
Do a
do a
grind.
grindy thing.
You know,
You
the
can't do like a righty rayleigh
It's
thingy
called,
on that.
it's called
Kind of
grind, bro.
Grind, bro.
That's why I love Chris Evans is the perfect like action star. Yeah,
Yeah.
you are a good
Scatter
actor.
turn
You are a
action.
good actor. Yeah, I'm going for the Oscar. Going for the Oscar.
Grindy thing.
Yeah. Yeah,
Your turn.
that rail's really crappy and like it's
Crappy.
You think you can goad me into doing that? There are girls watching.
Girls watching.
Hand me my board.
Hammer board.
Yeah. I just
And
thought
then
it
Wallace
was in, like,
Wallace shows
kilometers.
up and he's like, "Here you go."
I just
Yeah,
thought
here
they
you go.
kept it Canadian and they did
Big
it in
fan.
kilometers. per
Yeah, big
hour.
fan. Why wouldn't you be?
And, yeah. I forgot Wallace was going to hand.
Here you go. Big fan.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you be?
Yeah.
It's just his voice, yeah. The first click, yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
That's
Just
like
your hand.
what his introduction is the best. Like I was laughed so hard at
He's
that.
like walks his tough man walk to the
Yeah.
phone. He's like
Firing the gun. Yeah. The first click you hear is me hanging up the phone. The second click you're gonna hear is me firing.
it's me pulling the trigger.
Well, not, yeah, me pulling the
Pulling
trigger.
the trigger.
Well, he says, "Listen up, Bucko." At first, right?
Yeah,
That's not Bucko. It's just a perfect action movie, like
Typical.
guy, like a Seagal, like Van Damme, like anything like that. Like, but like, I guess more Seagal kind of thing. Yeah. Van Damme was more muted with his like.
Here you go.
He just was more action,
Mm-hmm.
like Bloodsport and stuff like that I've watched. Yeah. One of the
Yeah.
sports. Yeah, this is a big movie. That's like
It
a
was
big
good.
movie.
I rewatched it recently. It's actually not bad. I actually don't mind it.
Yeah, Bloodsport, the first one at least is.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
first one. I haven't
I
watched any
don't
of the
know
other ones.
about
I
the
watched-
others,
I rewatched the first one. It was good.
Yeah. I'm just gonna buy it.
but like those movies.
It is your typical
okay.
action
Okay.
martial arts action movie, though. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
I forgot. I screwed that up. I did the Haven, so I had smugglers. I was supposed to put that in my hand this turn.
Oh,
well, I screwed it up because like it carries over. It's a duration.
Oh, you had a smuggler set
It's a
aside.
duration, yeah.
Yeah,
I see.
it's a duration card. You can just carry over a card from your hand and play it next time instead of playing it.
Gotcha. I gotcha.
Yeah, I didn't. I forgot about it.
2, 3.
Usually,
Three
let him do
cards.
the wide shot so I get blazed and my winning.
Blazed
Get
my
blazed and my winning.
Sometimes I let them do the wide shots.
Another word.
You guys want a coffee? No, we're okay.
You homies want a coffee? No, okay. Yeah,
That
no.
fight's sweet because it's just
No,
levels that
it's-
fight him.
It's just crazy how like because when they did the table read when he talked about it, like Chris Evans, like knowing how huge of a movie star he is, he's still like that's the best movie I've ever done. Like we all
I'm
keep
taking
in touch.
Dame Molly.
It's like, everybody's
That's
still
the
good
only-
friends. Like,
I forgot
Fiber.
about-
and he was like 24 in that movie. Like, he was young
My
in
turn?
that
Oh, man, really?
movie. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was one of his like
I'm
first.
going to buy.
Because I think he
gold.
did. I think he might have done Fantastic
Right,
Four,
there you go.
like the Human Torch crap.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. That's
By
right.
that time, so he wasn't really a name yet because obviously Fantastic Four was crap. But
Okay, I'm gonna play the village.
Was indeed.
yeah, like he was like out of all the big roles he's ever
I should go
done,
to bed, sweetie.
the little indie Scott Pilgrim movie. He's like, yeah, he's a rosebud, but
I can't
he's like,
hear
I
you.
just wanted to stick around on set and be like, you guys need me for anything?
Sorry.
After his character's dead, he's just like,
Stay
yeah.
up, right?
It's like I suffer serious FOMO. Yeah, it's like, oh man, like him and Michael Cera says the same thing. It's just like, yeah.
Those pierogies.
And I mean, like Mary Elizabeth Winstead who played Ramona too. They all just like, that's even before, like that's kind of when Jason Schwartzman was blowing up in like indie stuff. Wes Anderson films more. I was like, so he was kind of already known.
Okay, your turn.
The Squire.
Oops, that's easy.
Square.
Yeah, I got the square.
Square.
Call him a square. He's not square.
Square.
It's cool. He fetches me my spear.
Square.
Just my spear though,
Okay.
which for some reason gives me copper and silver and buys and action cards.
Weird.
Oh, that didn't do
A
anything
raid.
good. It's a lighthouse too. No, that's yeah, fine. That's fine.
House it is. What does the lighthouse do?
I was vicarious and now I'm bi-furious.
Yeah.
Oh, protects against attack.
Fight your own battle.
That's cool. I'll take one of those with my smuggler.
Let's see. Where'd that come from?
Five
In my
again.
head.
Yeah. Where's that from? My brain.
Yeah, my brain. Yeah. Shut up.
Punch me in the boob.
Sylvia.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's just funny that that's like her. Like,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
just that Mae
She
Whitman
plays such
is-
a. It's funny. 'Cause she plays such a different role from.
Yeah,
that.
Mae Whitman is very, very different. than
Dame
that.
Sylvia.
Pretty much the opposite. Like one is
Arrested
melodramatic,
Development,
like
yeah.
just way too over dramatic.
I was like,
The other
those,
one is not dramatic enough. It's
I was like,
too
those
funny.
two. At least those like two were well. I consider it already gotten pretty big, but like not from Arrested Development because obviously Arrested Development took time to hit off, right? Become a cult classic, but more like super bands. You know, we've done.
But it's
Zach.
What?
Zach.
Oh, is
said
it
it's Zach.
Zach? How's
How's
the
the games going?
So bad feels
Hello,
like
Zachonia.
watching me.
Good.
Well, we played Earthworm Jim 2 for a while on the SNES, well, on
did.
the Switch SNES.
We did.
And then what did we do after that? Did we play? What did we play? We played that gingerbread game,
You guys
and that was kind of chaos.
and like throws over burrito. That was kind
Yeah.
of chaos.
Throw through a burrito and throw through avocado. Now we're playing Dominion, having some more adult time. We're gonna play the Call of Cthulhu.
Right now.
That'd be fun. to play.
Just on top of Dominion.
Okay, I put my Squire on Cthulhu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's your turn.
he goes insane.
Dang. Should have played the lighthouse.
Yeah.
Even is done. I can throw that into my hand.
Oh my god, it's true.
Take
Take you to the dump.
That's no good. Doesn't help me
Take
out.
all your trash.
Yeah. Reveal cards from
I
deck.
just
until you reveal two
I just was
treasures.
laughing because I'd forgotten how silly the lyrics were.
What did he say, Roger?
Yeah.
What's the comment?
It's,
Yeah, okay, I got two
sounds
covers.
like
Ah.
you played Ultimate Chicken.
No, is that
That sounds
that?
like fun. That you played Ultimate
That's
Chicken.
that platforming one. I wanted to
With
try that for a
the
while.
chicken and the
Ultimate Chicken
dogs
and
and
Horse or
whatever.
something like that.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Yeah, I wanted to play that game. It sounds really cool. It's like a platforming game. And the
How
way
do
it
you
works
play
is
it?
you make
Like
you
on what?
on Steam. I don't know if it's. I think it's on other stuff too.
I'm sure it
But
is.
it's
yeah.
basically like you make a
Yeah.
platform level, you complete it, and then the person you're playing with has to complete it as well. And if they complete it, then they can modify it and then
Okay.
try to make it so that you can't beat it. And
Fun.
it's like you're constantly like trying to build it so it's
Yeah.
impossible for the other one to beat.
Sure.
Sounds fun, anyways. Okay, I got 6 after all that.
Okay.
Man, the guild. Shazam! Your turn. Oh, it's like $6 to $12. Oh, is it? It's
I'll check it
cheap
out.
right now.
Maybe.
Okay, I'm gonna do the Haven again with the smugglers and try to
Now that you mention it, Zach,
remember
I'll
this
quick one.
time.
All right.
save it for next turn. But I get the card match.
Yeah, there you go. See, it's make your course harder as you go trying to kill and sabotage each other.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like fun.
All the
Yeah, that sounds cool. I've heard about this game. Ultimate.
So, what'd you buy?
I bought a gold.
Cool.
Yeah, it's Ultimate Chicken Horse.
Bought a garbage truck.
Yeah, see, it's
Nice.
for me, it's still
Well done.
$1.99.
Good job with the chicken.
Is it on like
Garbage
Switch
truck.
for $6 to $12 or something? Oh, on
Six.
Switch. Sorry, yeah.
That is what he
I
said.
just noticed that you said that.
So, buy gold.
This game is
Return.
still,
Try that out for sure. Okay, I'm good with
this game
it.
is still $69. Yeah, if it's $6 to $12, I'll buy it. No, it's not gonna line up. We'll be done tomorrow around 11 o'clock.
Who knows when we started?
I mean, we started around 11, but then fiddled with the stream for about an hour.
Yeah. Okay, so plus 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Plus 1 action. So I gotta discard 3. 1, 2.
Through the needles, oh my. In my garbage truck.
Three.
I just missed our epic conversation all about Scott Pilgrim.
Have you watched or care about Scott Pilgrim? Spoilers may abound when you listen to these conversations.
Was a hoot.
Yeah. Well, the conversation was mostly about the movie, not the news series. There wasn't that many spoilers.
That was the other thing. Like
You
why
still
the-
have nothing. You still don't know anything
Yeah.
about it.
That's why.
Like I know you know like the thing about Scott, but that happens so early
Yeah.
that you're gonna be like, oh, okay.
Spoilers.
But no, I was saying. What was I
On the
saying about
banner, instead of
movie?
saying Dominion, it should say warning, spoilers may bound for whatever we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, say. That's why I think the other thing too is like that it didn't.
The video game awards, that's coming up.
It
I'm not
wasn't
there
until-
to monitor the conversation.
It wasn't
Yeah,
just
go back.
problem. It wasn't problematic 13 years later as much.
Yeah.
Because like, I mean, actually,
Hold on.
they actually cast an Indian character that didn't have an accent. You know, just had a regular.
It's your
You know,
It's Matthew Patel.
Yeah, Zach's saying that he hasn't watched the show yet either. So.
No,
But-
Pilgrim,
But you
spoilers.
watched?
There are
You,
things-
have you read the books and have you watched the
I'm going to see
movie?
if I can monitor
Like
the
having-
comments from here.
having Wallace be the gay character, and they don't really do lots. Like they don't make fun
Yeah,
of it.
he's just a
He's a
guy who's
normal
gay.
guy. Yeah.
and steals
And
that
like
girl's
Roxy's bisexual, and you know,
Yeah.
Wow, not bi-furious.
boyfriend.
Yeah.
Furious, yeah.
That's what I would do.
No.
Yeah.
I must have
Movie and
missed the
video
sale.
game only. So he hasn't read the comics and hasn't seen the new show, but he's seen the movie and the game.
No, Ultimate Chicken Horse is seven.
So for
$17.
sure, I
Did you
would
go? Is it my turn? Is it-
No, I think it's my
she
turn.
just went.
I-
Your turn.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think I have.
Not on sale anymore. No.
Oh, crap. I forgot to pick up the thing today at 5.
What was it?
The flower thing that we bought from the school.
Truck, take out. It's a gig, Scott. It's a gig.
For the band.
Gig is a gig. Is a gig.
For the
band,
band,
Scott.
Scott. For the band.
For the band.
For the band.
I just love when Scott's all pumped up, like,
Okay,
and like
Your turn.
Steve hits those like,
your turn.
have chills, man.
Oh, I got chills.
Well, just got chills, man.
Like when he's like freaking out and then Scott's kind of spacing out. And then he's like yelling in his ear. He's like, I don't freaking do this.
Scott!
Yes, God.
The one thing I did like
what
about
did you gain the last? I don't know.
dude, I don't remember.
Yeah, I
I
just want to
bought-
join that stream that I'm already doing.
Okay.
So I can like
I bought
monitor
products.
the event, the things.
Oh, so nothing I can gain anyway.
Wants to know your Switch gamer tag.
Yeah, just hold on. The one thing I did like about the books is with
Well-
Crash and the Boys, they did like a whole fight scene with them.
Mm-hmm.
Where they had like sound
Okay.
firing
Yeah.
weapons or whatever from their.
I don't mind. Yeah.
They had some sort of weird sound weapons.
Let's do this one first.
Well,
Where's
like
the comments?
the books just had a lot more room to do that kind of stuff.
I know people
Flash
talk
thing
from their
and-
phone on StreamYard.
There's my friend code.
One.
I'll type it out.
My username is just Naesh, but I have a friend code, so Becky's gonna type it out. Want me just to say it?
What time you on till? We'll just go to game night tomorrow. What time is game night start?
Take off.
If we got no one to watch the kids for game night.
Grandma.
Huh.
Okay, what's your thing, Seth?
So Naesh is my username.
Yeah, I got that.
Friend code is SW654 02617.
This isn't working. Okay, SW
6540
6540
2617
617.
7220.
Is that it?
Yep.
I don't know if my mom will actually watch the kids or not, but Sophie could. And my mom could just be here to supervise Sophie, supervising the kids.
Why do I keep skimming over?
Let us know if that
I don't know.
tag works.
Yeah, once you let me know once you've added me, then I'll just accept it.
Take off your trash. A garbage.
To the camel's eye, oh my. I'll take you for a ride in my garbage truck.
To the dump. To the dump.
And our friend Warren's in
These are
town
my
from
notes.
Edmonton, so he could come to game night. That'd be really fun.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I don't know whose turn it is. I'm
It
assuming
is
Warren's
my
finishing up.
turn.
Assuming Warren's
I'm
finishing
going
up his
to
turn.
buy
Done and done.
Adventure, I think.
My lighthouse.
That poster definitely needs more
My
exclamation
turn. I
marks.
just started playing.
Yes, that's your turn.
Like,
Yeah. That's a
I don't
Kanyagi twins part,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
That's pointless.
amp versus amp.
There's no way we'll be on the stage at the same time. Never mind.
3, 4, 5,
They go
7. I will take a
I'm
gold.
officially loving the sex bombs.
Yeah, the sex bomb. Sex bomb.
And now Seb's turn.
See, I'm not such a bad guy after all.
It's just me
Cool.
that commented us.
Ow.
Yeah, he says, yeah, do it. Oh. Doing lasagna tomorrow, 4 to 6-ish. There's party games, then bigger games at 6:30 to 7-ish.
Okay. Might be easier to go a little bit later. Like 6.
It sticks in your head, like, can you say?
Yeah.
And that's definitely like back stuff, old stuff. It's just, yeah. This weirdo hippie acoustic stuff. Phase. And there's a lot of like interesting lyrical
Why is he
stuff.
doing that to me?
Not like garbage truck, but fairly like
Fairly similar.
similar kind of weirdo. Yeah, but like I said, they've been making
Why is everyone staring
Matthew
at me?
I
Patel
was trying to be funny.
to like
Alright.
they didn't
I was.
they cast
His turn,
Matthew
it's his turn,
Patel
it's his turn.
right, like they cast all the
Okay.
people.
I'm gonna do 2 buys. Plus 2 buys. I have 9 coins. Grab an altar and a silver. Your turn.
But you know, yeah, like, so they cast everybody correctly. So like I said, it's still not, it wasn't as problematic as some of those films back then.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Holy crap! What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm trying to make this.
All I heard was Warren. And like,
YouTube played for 280 hours or more.
This week.
I don't want to check.
We are
to be
doing lasagna
honest.
tomorrow. 4 to 6 just party games and bigger games.
but
I see it. You received a friend request from Zach.
Coolio.
Become
put
friends.
that aside because it's a duration card.
Cool.
Alright.
Now I can kind of watch the maybe.
That's 6. I'm gonna
Alright, so how
check out this
are you liking Mario RPG?
treasure card in my hand. Card costing up to 5. Alright. Your turn.
I'll be still. Who's recycling my keyblade?
You know?
What did you gain last time?
Alter.
Thanks.
Sure. Whatever.
5.
Whatever. Yeah, whatever.
I want that one.
Let's do these conquests.
Do it.
Like DK Country 2 Deuce.
And then the old red cartridge.
Yep.
Yeah, the Maxo card.
Deuce K Country Deuce.
Yes.
Only just first mission despite having it since day 1. LOL, but it's some good
Quite a
nostalgia.
long time. Thanks for you.
Sad.
Thanks for you playing.
You said it's a good time, but what?
Only
Congratulations.
you guys can beat, just beat
does it
first
say that on
mission.
that one?
No, that's
Despite having it
Ghostbusters.
since day 1.
Yeah, okay. I was like, thank you for your playing as the terrible song.
Yeah.
Oh.
And like Brock Soldier and Stone Warrior.
I was trying to show you something there, Zach. If you stay on the stream for a minute, I'll see if I can find it. I'm gonna play the warehouse. No.
Classic autocorrect. I don't know why I have to join the stream, but
It's like, even though I
There's a
know
way
he's
to
not,
watch the
obviously
comments,
not
but
in
whatever.
Smash, I was like,
There should
Smash has got to be
You
dialed
just watch the
next.
stream. You should be able to.
It's got to be
yeah.
gotta be a Patriot. Sonic Boom.
Sonic Boom.
Sonic Boom.
Oh,
Okay.
that was worthless. I discard those 3 cards. I got
dude,
2
dial
coppers. I was able to put a card aside, and that was it. Oh, 2 coppers. Wait. I buy some 2 coppers.
Yeah, there's lots of stuff for 2 coppers this time. Dear God, cake.
What was it? Flash cake, right? Or something like that. Flash cake.
Yeah, but on that the Street Fighter Shorts thing, they're like, "Hey, dear God, cake."
Yeah, he's like older or something like that, right?
Completely biffs it. I would like some pound cake.
Would you like some pound cake? I would like some pound cake.
You like some pound cake?
I'm guessing that's what some people used to hear when they didn't know it was.
Yeah.
I can't even say that word.
Oh, I don't know.
The
All I
actual-
heard was
Tatsumaki's Tatsumaki Yaki Senpu or something like
Oh,
that.
yeah. Tatsumaki Senpoi. Senpu again.
No.
The
All I
dry
heard-
bones Luigi
That's all I
makes,
heard. Though.
makes your table. This is what we bought. Seb showed it to you at that Christmas fair at the Father Merck.
Yeah, and I painted it.
They painted it.
Well, Sophie helped me paint it as well.
Did you go?
Okay.
He-
So
I
here.
don't know he's done yet.
I don't know. I think he is.
Are you done?
There's the original Mario RPG.
Are you done your turn?
Yeah, I'm done my turn.
Okay.
I was thinking about playing that today just because it just came out.
Well, there's.
You just
still
love that?
I don't know.
time.
No, I don't know.
Well, you're just staring at it.
You're done?
Nope.
Okay. I will continue waiting.
I thought like
What's
different.
the Adventure's 6, right? Yeah.
Yes. For some
I
reason,
had-
turned around.
I had 2 copies of it at one point. I can't remember
I do have 6.
why.
When I talk, I'll take the
But my other copy, I opened
Alright, there
it.
you
to
go,
replace-
Talk towards the mic.
There you
so
go,
I hear you.
pal.
I had 2 copies at one
Also
point.
have 6.
I had 2
But I'm
copies
going to
of
buy gold.
Legend of the Seven Stars. But
Did you make
I
that?
opened one.
I did not.
I opened it to replace the battery, and something happened. I don't remember what happened.
We're doing
I think I just never got the I never got around to getting the battery, and then the chip stayed out
about
too
as
long
gold if
and
it
got
matters.
damaged somehow, and then it went.
You got what?
So I had 1 copy. I damaged it when I tried replacing the battery,
Ooh.
and then I had to buy this one.
There's nothing at like
Hey, you know, I didn't even try to do that. And eat ticket to this guy in
The
Edmonton
knights are mostly
who
5.
Yeah.
stole our copies of Earthbound. And
But
That's-
some,
Is this
what
a
the
new-
knights
That's one thing I
do
noticed
is
is they took
knights
out
are all
the,
different.
They
Yeah.
took out the subtitle, The Legend of the Seven Stars.
So some of them might do something you want. Some of them might
It's
not.
trademarked. I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
it's probably squared.
I never noticed that it has a little TM next to The Legend of the Seven Stars.
It's probably a square trademark.
Yeah, it would be. I also have.
It's your turn, Sam.
Oh,
It is. It is.
Whoa! Ouch! Whoa! Ouch! Ouch!
That blows. Did you read that last comment?
yeah. Oh, no, I didn't get it.
Hmm.
These 2 or 3. Yeah, no kidding. He's bought 2 or 3 copies. I would have bought more copies of like Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy is also like worth a lot now.
When everything was
Mhm.
fairly inexpensive. Which,
This goes here. This goes here. I
well,
would play the
still
village.
like not cheap, but
I was useless.
comparatively, it's very much
I'm gonna play the
same. And
Alright.
like Earthbound is worth like 500, 600, 700 now.
Mhm.
Just a cart. And like when I got it, was like 80, 100.
Cheap. That's the fish, right?
That's awesome fish.
It was cheap.
You done or no?
No,
He is not done.
I have to reveal 2 treasure cards. I haven't revealed 2 yet. Nope. Crap. There goes all my action cards.
Mhm.
Mill through all of my action cards.
Mhm.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
There's
there's a
one.
treasure for you.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. Another one.
Oh, that seemed worth it.
Have you played Dominion, Zach?
5, 6. I got 7 copper.
All right.
Just gonna buy another gold.
All
Well,
right.
the gold. Used to be 7, but now if you switch. Yeah, I feel you there. My only issue. Ugh. I'm a snob. I only like digital and Dominion. We actually play digital Dominion a lot.
Quite frequently, we should invite Zach sometimes.
Yeah. If you're up for playing,
We always play digitally because Warren doesn't live here.
yeah, we play a lot.
A lot.
Also, the expansions are really cheap to have.
Mhm.
But yeah, you can play everything.
Yeah.
All the expansions.
Yeah, so that's one of the reasons why we play online.
Is your
Con-
eye okay, Roger?
Convenience.
Yeah, it's
and
fine.
It
It's
is
just-
cheap for the
It's
expansions.
just nice here that just have a lot of like
A lot of
water.
emotions.
Yeah.
There's a lot
Crying
of emotions
nonstop.
going on. I was going to show you this. I have
Yeah,
this.
it's-
This is one of my favorite RPGs ever. Boop, boop, boop.
doing the frog thing.
Well,
I'm
his
completely
wife likes
garbage,
it
but I
too,
play it.
so his wife likes to play too.
Okay.
So we could have
Oh
I'm
yeah,
assuming you
sexy.
mean Zach's wife, not his wife.
yes, yes. Josh's wife enjoys Dominion
Yeah.
occasionally.
Occasionally, she usually plays as well, but usually doesn't refer to herself in the third person.
Yeah, it was like
as his wife.
Yeah, no, I figured you meant the game.
I was like,
Yeah, next time we
"Ace,
play Dominion,
you're
I'll
getting too
message you.
literary. Stop referring yourself in the third person."
We'll invite you next time we play Dominion online.
Oh my god, bitch. Okay.
House.
Depending how late you stay up, we're gonna be playing probably some of those SNES games. Probably more like Battletoads.
Two.
Battletoads, maybe Turtles in Time, beat 'em ups. Possibly Top Gear 2.
9.
If I can convince Warren to play it with me.
Sure, I'll play it with you.
Something called Crawl.
I want to play Crawl after this game of Dominion because Crawl is such a fun game, and I want to play it before Roger goes home. The more people playing Crawl, the better. That game is so fun. Actually, you know what? Zach, you'd probably like Crawl. I don't know if you've ever played it or not. In my turn, I'm guessing. Is it my turn?
No, it's probably Becky's turn.
My turn.
It's Becky's turn, unless she has already gone, and then it is your turn.
Those are the order thing. If that's
Time
indeed
was a fake. Never got a camera. Did you play the original or Battletoads Battle Maniacs?
There's Turtles in Time. There's the two Battletoads. There's the NES one, the super freaking hard one, and the other kind of hard one, but maybe
Original
not as
arcade
hard.
NES. Yeah, that one's really difficult.
Original
I
arcade
never
one was
beat
tough.
that one. I could beat Battle Maniacs, but I never beat the original one.
I don't even know how you beat Battle Maniacs. I can't.
Battle Mania.
It's easier. It is, but man, that game is still like crazy
I
hard.
think I did beat Battle Mania.
You did?
That's the one with the red kind of.
I'll get a gold.
right?
I
The
just had it.
the SNES one? Yeah.
Yeah, the SNES one.
Yeah.
I got a gold, please.
This one.
Yeah. This Battletoads about it.
Your turn.
Yeah. I'm pretty
I
sure
remember the original.
Okay.
I
One.
definitely didn't touch the
You're
original.
welcome.
Yeah.
One
Way
time
too
we were
hard.
playing the original at his house. When I was visiting you, I think in Fort Mac or something, somewhere. And then we were on the surfing level. And then one of us got off,
Blindfolded.
and the other guy was still bouncing. Your points keep going up as long as you're
Oh,
moving.
yeah.
So we just left it overnight. So we would have as many lives as possible.
Was that the water? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it was the water level. I
Yeah,
remember this
it was the
clearly. This
water
is
level.
weird. I remember this clearly. It was at my parents' place. It was in Fort Mac. It was at 214.
Yeah.
When I was staying with them. And we had it playing. Yeah, and you managed to get right to the corner. It's like,
Yeah,
and we're like,
right in the
let's
corner.
Just leave it.
And we just left it, but we still couldn't
Your
beat
turn.
it.
He's asking, can you also beat Ninja Gaiden 2 blindfolded?
No one can beat Ninja Gaiden. Ninja Gaiden 2, Ninja Gaiden 1. Yeah.
Well, that game
I
is
had
full
some-
of unfair jumps. You jump
Well,
and
no,
you
it's
spawn.
it's the glitches and respawns. Like,
Yeah.
if you're trying to jump, you jump back, and then like the football guy's back and like doing shit. And you're just like, that's it.
Still
Oh,
his
come
turn.
on, really?
My turn.
That's
Ah,
my
his turn? Okay.
Venture. So cool.
All right.
One
All right.
treasure.
Well, revealed. Got it.
Two treasures.
All right. Cool. Not bad.
Very much better luck than that.
Some.
We're playing. Well, we got three of the Dominion games here. Original, Dark Ages, and Seafarers.
She said.
With this
Yeah, Seaside.
Haven, does it Wait, I think
Hurricane,
it
it's
gives
my
me
butt.
the action next turn
Yeah,
too,
this is
right?
not 30 minutes.
Yeah, 'cause this is the duration
They
card
all
that I'm
say
using
30
to
minutes?
play
Yeah,
the
they
event.
do.
Play.
You
So it's
can't
90
do that.
minutes, makes sense.
What do you mean?
It
Can we
plays
play
it next
online?
turn,
Can we
right?
play more than 4 players?
Let's play.
These all say
Yeah,
2 to
Set a
4.
card aside from your hand.
Yeah,
face
so
down.
this is from last turn.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So this is played this turn.
Yeah.
Right? Like this was in my hand
Well,
last
that's
turn.
easy.
I
That's
played
the
it.
ET for
Aside.
Atari.
So it's to set aside something to play.
ET
On the
for
Start
Atari.
it,
They
start it
couldn't,
next
they couldn't
turn,
sell
put it
it.
into your hand. So
Oh,
it would be
okay.
your action for this turn.
Yeah. Okay. So
The guy that
so
made it
okay,
only had like a
fine.
couple days to make it or something like that, didn't he?
Yeah.
The guy who made ET for Atari.
Oh yeah, he had like a week to make it or
Yeah.
something.
So it's like,
And like it's not the worst game or anything. It's just another shovelware game that was just
What's that?
ET for Atari.
Oh,
Like
Well, is that-
everybody says it caused the crash, but like it was basically a bubble that burst. It wasn't like the
Yeah.
one game. It just happened to
it
be
was
the
the
last
last.
thing.
I think it was the last straw kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because it was running off the back of a big movie.
Yeah.
So of course people are like, "Oh, this is gonna be great," and they bought it, and like, "This game kind of sucks."
Yeah, it's like this game kind of sucks, and the few last games that we bought kind of suck.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna buy any games anymore because they all suck.
Yeah.
Is it your turn?
I think it's my turn.
Yes.
What did you buy?
Oh, I bought.
It's on sale. Just was gonna settle by
Gold.
without
Cool.
something.
Because I have more actions left, so I had
Another
to point.
bottle, you think?
Cool.
I should take it, Bill. Actually.
Because you got a garbage truck.
All right, guys. I'm playing a Dame Molly.
Oh,
Each
shit.
other
That's
player
it.
reveals the top 2 cards of his or her deck, trashes one of them, costing from 3 to 6, and discards the rest.
What if they're just too copies?
Discard the rest.
Reveal the first top 2 cards in your deck, Vicky, and then slash them.
What?
And you'll have to throw it away if it's worth something.
3 to 6.
So this
3.
Okay, trash
Yep.
and
And then what?
uh,
And then discard the other one.
Flash shot to do the same.
We'll have to do the same. I'm gonna smuggle a gold, just like I said.
Wow.
Bought a gold last time.
He brought his bottle from the crib.
Yes,
Just leave him
I
in
did
there.
buy
though.
that, so yes, you can smoke
Oh my God,
Should I
6.
try to give it to him like this?
I'm gonna buy another one.
You can try. You might learn the whole
Benny bucks now.
thing about.
Benny
it.
Bucks.
No one can touch that. No one can touch the bed, man. The steering wheels.
It was like a photo reader they spent like
Yeah.
$50,000 on.
Yeah.
Bring it to the.
How much was it? Like $600 or $700?
Yeah, it was like 6 or 10.
And that was right after he's like, I got a gold suit. You just
Yeah.
lost it. Like, you couldn't keep it.
Right.
Well, none of us could. We just looked at each other.
Benny bucks, man.
It was just hilarious because we were literally just talking about it on
In the
way
car,
there.
yeah.
Like, the first thing Ben said is, guess what I bought for your wedding? Gold
Gold
suit.
No, well, he said,
No, it's just like
can
a
I
suit.
use the suit I already have? I said, well, what color
Oh,
is
is
it?
it
He's like,
gold?
gold.
Yeah. I was like, oh my god. It was one of those surreal moments.
Just straight gold.
Yeah.
When the meme turns real.
I think
Basically,
you
yeah.
can, but so do you have headphones Maya can use that would are already paired to your phone
They're very my phone.
instead of trying to pair mine? My phone. My phone.
They're usually there.
It is your turn. Sebastian has to check his stuff, but it's your turn.
Yeah, by all intents.
My turn or
and
Becky's turn?
Becky's turn. You
You
have
have
to
to-
check your top 2 cards.
You have to reveal your top 2 cards because you played a night card.
Yeah,
Or Dame night card.
it's a night card.
Yeah.
Just their dames instead of sir.
Yeah. Attack card.
Yep. Oh, if you'd had that before,
That's
you'd affected by the
How
day.
did Wallace even tell you that? And he's like asleep.
Unfortunately,
He's asleep with his phone in his hand.
Yeah. Did you even know that, Wallace? The first one, obviously. You know me.
Yes.
Gossipy bitch.
He's not even conscious.
Yeah.
Oh, the best part about it is like, yeah, don't tell her. You know me.
Yeah. He
Is it a
just
Dutchie?
he pulls out his cell phone right away after that. He's like, yeah, you know me.
Yeah, you know me.
Yeah. It's the minute he pulls it out, he gets a phone call. He's like,
Yeah.
"Really? A schoolgirl,
Yeah.
high school girl."
How'd you do that? Wallace, you know me.
Yeah, you know me.
No, but the other one's funny just because he's
Well, if we're gonna
asleep.
start
Yeah,
playing,
he's
games,
not even
then-
conscious.
I don't even tell you that.
if we're gonna start attacking people, then I'm buying one too.
Ooh, what does yours do?
I thought about buying it.
You may gain a card costing up to 3. Each other player reveals the top 2 cards of his deck.
Yeah, they all do the second part.
Yeah.
All right, gain up to 3. What are you doing, man?
Jasper,
It's not
can you
your
bring
turn,
this
no.
for his milk?
Oh yeah.
Gotta put the-
This guy hasn't been sitting down for a while, but he's still here.
Yeah, put the lid back
Is
on.
he though?
Trigger.
Maybe.
You also need Advil before you do any of that.
You still got to do the top 2 thing, right?
You have to do the top 2 things, Seb. So
Brother.
take the top 2
Yeah,
off
do it,
your.
You gotta do
What do I do with it?
Discard.
Yeah.
You're done now. It's your turn.
That's gonna essentially be your
We're just
turn
gonna give
right
him his
after
bottle,
this,
and then I
because
gotta give
I'll
him
just do the
Advil.
same exact-
Buy gold.
Where's the Advil? Where's
Makes
the
sense. You know what?
syringe?
Yeah.
Why are you giving him Advil? For what?
I thought he was having like a tooth thing.
I don't know. I'm asking you.
Yeah, it's
Well,
your turn.
let him
Roger.
drink the bottle and then see how he does.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Alright.
I think it's the same thing as yours.
The bottom part's always the same, but it does. They all do something different for the top stuff.
2 cards there, that's yours. The knight.
You probably leave that open a crack.
The
so you
knight
don't have
is
to keep
trash,
doing
but
that.
this trash is trash.
Yeah.
Then you trash this game of gold.
Oh, when you trash it, gain a gold.
Yeah.
That's probably its special thing then.
Oh, cool.
Whatever. Else to do.
Oh, weird.
Instead.
Instead of just a gold.
Yeah.
Has music.
Alrighty, I'm gonna play my lighthouse then, I guess.
Well,
Gives
man.
me an extra action. Which
Can you do me a
will
favor?
use
Yes. Can you
for
pour
my
just like
warehouse.
a little bit of Pepsi into here? Just to get it some more liquidy.
Just get more Pepsi like.
Sick or teething? He could be teething. Or he's just a grumpy baby.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Just woke up.
I do discard those, I guess. Play my altar.
Let's see, Maya. Let's see.
Oh,
You
oh
can-
no, I don't want to play the altar because I
Yeah, that's
just
probably
discarded
good.
all my cards.
Is the altar the trash one?
Yeah. I was like, oh, I could trash one of my encounters, but no, I had to discard them because of the warehouse.
What?
So instead,
just
I
bring
would
it
just
here.
buy something, I guess. But the knights are the only thing to buy for 5.
Just pop, man.
It's 2 buys. Is that useful? I don't have anything to buy for 4 either. I will buy this up.
Oh, this is way longer than I thought. Extreme.
Did you say extreme? Or what did you say?
Yes, I was thinking about giving him Advil for his crying. If it's teething.
So
But
just
I think
thinking
he might
Advil
have
for his
pink eye.
crime.
I think he might have pink eye too. So I don't know. Hopefully not. My mom's in town visiting.
No, because we're
And Warren's in
just
town visiting too. Roger's
visiting right now.
visiting but lives here. Rum. Rum always works. What'd you get last turn?
Silver.
I will get one too.
Enjoy.
Thank you. And 3.
One on one.
Look at that one that you can put a card down. Don't close it. Perfect timing because it's your turn.
So stop going to eat your garbage truck.
Oh,
You trash.
Through the needle's eye of my.
They get the very. What?
Oh, you spilled it.
My card slipped out of my hand.
Oh,
Spilled it.
I thought you said you smelled it then. I was like, did someone rip one? I was like, uh-oh.
Out of sight, rippling.
I was like, uh-oh. Whoa.
Whoa. Guess
Someone passed the noxious gas.
for
This guy.
I can get Sir Martin. He gives me 2 buys. Each other player reveals the top 2 cards of their deck and chooses one.
Sounded like you said.
I don't like Sir Martin. He only gives me 2 buys.
That's what he does, all right.
I don't like something better.
All right.
That's like the most mishmashed European accent I've ever heard. I'm like, I'm not sure what you're going for. It's like generic.
I'm going to do nothing. It's your turn.
It's not quite British. It's the closest to British. British is the closest. Affectation.
Brash.
British.
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 What is that saying?
To give our baby rum.
Really?
Get him off the sauce, bro. We'll be fine.
All right. Lighthouse and adventure. Adventure lighthouses.
Guys at work like to say that too.
That's cool.
6,
You know why I always do? Let me guess. Put rum on your gums.
7.
So it's to numb it. It numbs your gums. That's why they did rum.
Yeah.
Now we use pumpkin butt. What?
Well, it's what they would
Pumpkin
have
butt's
had.
what we normally use. What? What is
That's
that?
what they would have had at on hand too, right?
Yeah, it's true. Like that works if you got nothing.
Supposed to say,
Nutty? Wait, what?
you ate my chips. Just say,
Can I have a chip?
sure.
2.
Like, even though I did, actually, we've already agreed upon that, but still, it's tradition. You have to do it.
You got
All
him.
right.
Can I have some? Sure. Just,
I was like, what are you doing?
that was like, I think that was like our garden thing where you just yank some like, because I'd always get the cheap like fries and gravy because that's kind of what I ordered. And it's just like you yank some of my fries. Have some of your fries? Sure.
One, 2, 3.
Oh, we got 2 years.
Who's got a viewer? Is it Roger?
Yeah.
They're here, Roger. Actually, they're here for dry bones.
He does look like he's very concerned.
We're very
That's
surprised.
the only way to get him to stand up with his head up.
3.
Because otherwise he just... Oh, never mind.
Or just
His jaw
haunting
won't...
because like he's kind of undead.
I'm gonna do Haven and
In a
set
way.
aside a card from your hand face down.
his
under
jaw's
this.
stuck. Usually his jaw closes, and when it closes, his head flops down, and
And
the
I get
body
it.
kind of like collapses.
Oh, I get a card.
Where's the rum?
And I get an
What's the rum
action.
voice called?
I'm gonna play my moat.
Guess you have a problem.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All that for 5 points.
Nice.
5 thingies.
Good old coinages.
You know those rail thingy? It's got a grind, bro.
Those really things? But you can't do one of those Rayleigh thingies.
Grinding,
Oh,
Make a
no.
Dutchie.
Grindy
The rails are
Beef?
garbage.
But you can't do any of those grinding
Cold,
things.
cold zone doesn't get rails are garbage.
Have you played Battlestar Galactica?
What do you think? When you go
Just
to
that-
more than that?
Just that board game.
There are girls
When I played
watching.
with you guys.
Yeah.
Makes you think you can go
I have
more
not played
than
it.
that.
My turn?
Yeah, there are girls
Yeah.
watching.
Have you played it?
Anyway, bored.
I think I've played it
You do 2 actions.
once.
Have you played Battlestar Galactica? No,
I haven't decided what to do with that one yet.
I have not either.
I have not played it.
I just looked at Dom actually.
It's like a
He's just like,
find the imposter kind of game.
oh. Very confused.
Okay. Gain of silver.
He changed his mouth position even more, and now he just looks
I saw
confused.
gain of silver as my
He's
thing.
like, oh, what? What?
And with that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
It's our favorite social deduction game. Let's just give a copy of it.
Yeah, the same board game that we played at Buddy's place when I showed up, right?
Jonathan?
Yeah, Jonathan's place. Is it that one?
Decision.
Okay.
Why are you gonna stare at her awkwardly like that? Can I take
It wasn't
a
awkward. It's
job?
just regular
You
staring.
guys suck. Or do they rock?
These
They
guys-
have
these
not-
guys suck.
They have not played.
They suck or do they rock?
That was a test, Brian, and you have passed.
The way he looks at him.
That's
I
like,
just feel like I felt like we just did our laundry.
and what they do with those 2 gay guys? 2 gay guys. Wow, that. I just love how like he's there too, like in like he's sleeping with Wallace.
You thought you
like,
came to Star
the
Wars
scene
miniature.
after,
Yeah.
and I think it was
No, it was when we
Wallace's
played,
boyfriend's still in the
Battlestar.
bed too. Like,
But that was the only
Both
game we
of them.
played because that game was like
Or 5, 6,
fairly long.
It's
7,
quite
8.
long.
So I'll take a profits.
Oh, Warren's
11.
played it. You
Give me
played
a
it, Warren?
copy.
Well, I played it once, yeah.
what's that?
Yeah, Warren's played it.
Battlestar Galactica.
You get like a roll on a ship, and you're trying
Yeah.
to like try not to die. Essentially,
Is it like a
Find the
is
bad
it
guys.
board?
Your
Yeah.
turn, son.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, it's a board game, social deduction board game.
I'm unfortunately not very good at social deduction games. But I'll play them.
Everyone just votes me off immediately, no matter what I say or do. I can never convince people that I'm not the person, whether I am or not.
You're so precious.
Yeah, why are you
I'm-
suspicious?
Yeah. Just,
I'm just super sus.
I'm auspicious.
as the children say.
That was garbage.
Okay.
Well, hey, it's what. What's
Does that mean
funny
your
to say.
turn time?
Pick
But
up.
no, I
No,
said
I know. I know you weren't saying it to me, but I just was saying, like, as if you were saying it. To me. Hey, man. Cool. Huh?
Don't be
Take
suspicious.
5, bud. Oh,
Take 5.
you didn't know about the league? Oh, let's go grab a beer. Yeah. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Just decks him. You are a good actor. Go for the Oscar.
Go for the Oscars, bro. Copper. Copper. Okay, that's my 2.
Wait, did I just take my turn again and you weren't finished?
Yeah, I just played adventure. I got 2 coppers. I got 8 coppers in hand.
I think I'm just going to say that my turn is already played at this point.
Your turn.
Well,
Your turn, Warren.
your
I
turn.
know I'm slow on my turns.
Alright.
No, I thought I saw you.
Just
Like,
have a bunch of money, so no bad problems.
more money, more problems.
More provinces.
More problems.
More money, more provinces.
Yeah.
More property to have.
The more money we have, the more provinces.
Did you get anything else besides a province?
Nope.
I grabbed the same freaking thing again. His hand doesn't even like me.
You were complaining about your hand last time. You played like every card in your deck.
That was the time before that.
I will buy
No, because you were doing your draws and
what's
you're
happening?
like,
Oh, my
The
battery's
battery's almost
Okay.
dead.
It's at 5%. Okay.